Lucy, as a real estate agent in Dubai, what has social media done for your business? Talk to me.
Oh my goodness. Well, Chris, for a start, I wouldn't be here if it hadn't grown my business because in the last year, especially, all of my business is now coming from my social media. In fact, I may be so bold as to say it's not coming from the portals at all anymore. So I think here in the UK, you have different portals to us. In Dubai, we have Property Finder, Dubizzle, Beirut. But really, for me, that's not where I'm getting my business at all.
Because you work both as a buyer's agent and a seller's agent, is that correct?
Absolutely, we do. I mean, look, when you're really taking your business to the next level in real estate, you've got to have listings, you've got to have properties, because your properties is like your shop. You've got to attract people inside the door to start with. So I'm constantly using social media to bring about my property choice that I have.
Because correct me if I'm wrong, but in Dubai, you're not allowed to cold call, you're not allowed to canvass.
No.
So how have you become one of the most successful agents in Dubai? Is it through social media?
Well, actually, it's quite interesting. It is, Chris. And I put myself in a very different position on LinkedIn about 8 years ago. So before LinkedIn was known, before it was big, it was just a CV platform, correct?
Yes.
I decided, and it was actually a bit of a little competition with a colleague of mine who may be watching this, chuckling, but we decided to compete and see who can have the most connections in that month. And I think I was at 1,500 people. So I would just connect with every person because I understood very early on that my value is actually who I know. It's not what I know. So I think a lot of people in our industry don't understand that enough, Chris. And it's through your network that business comes to you. It's attraction marketing. Once they see you and more people know about you, they're going to start being, a bit more curious about what you're doing.
So tell the people out there the sort of posts that you do on social media and which social media platforms you use.
Okay, so my biggest post to date was last October. So I was given a penthouse in 157 in Fifth Avenue in New York, and it was over Central Park. The view was absolutely breathtaking.
Well, I can remember this video.
There we go, you
So
see.
you go.
I think that's where we may have connected. So basically, just like you, other people connected because they liked it, and then their friends saw what they like. And all I did, because I'm really not technical. In fact, people giggle and laugh at me because I don't really know how to do anything except press record and put the phone towards me. But I don't need to know the technicalities. I don't stress about what I don't know. I just do what I know. So I put the phone, took the video of me walking through this penthouse. I was so excited. In fact, I hadn't walked
Was that
all
on
the rooms.
selfie mode?
Selfie mode.
So you were in the shot?
Yeah, so I was in the shot, but honestly, I hadn't even been in the rooms. So you were discovering the penthouse with me.
Very clever.
And of course,
So you were
I got
bringing
so
the person.
excited.
You were bringing the person in with the property, which is
Well,
important.
absolutely. And I was like, oh, you can have a party in this room. I mean, you must go and have a look at it on LinkedIn. But I got 200,000 viewers within a week
On LinkedIn.
of that video on LinkedIn. I love LinkedIn.
Wow. I mean, LinkedIn. To get more than 2,000 views on a video, you're doing amazing. But 200,000.
My highest before that, I think, had been about 30,000. I'd had maybe 4 or 5 ever posts above 20,000. But to go from that to 200,000, and I didn't do anything special.
So the only difference between, because a lot of people do video tours.
Yeah.
It's the fact that you're in the video that makes the difference, do you think?
It is, and I'll tell you something else, which, right or wrong, is I don't have all the facts in my head before I do the video. I don't plan it. I don't have it written down on a piece of paper. I just talk, and you know what? I make a lot of blunders and mistakes, and I think it makes it more funny viewing.
Do you feel that you've got better at video over the years?
Absolutely. I've learned a few technical tips. I'm not great on my technical. So I've learned to look into the camera.
Yes.
Before on my phone, I was looking at, you can look at yourself.
Yeah, I mean, an interesting part is that, again, a great tip for everyone out there is quite often the forward-facing camera is to put a little piece of blue tack next to it.
Ah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
So therefore you can actually tell yourself, look at the blue tack,
Yeah.
because if you're looking at yourself,
Yeah.
you end up doing this, or as I do this on the camera here, you're not looking directly at the person, and it's not genuine.
No, absolutely.
Okay.
I think something else as well, that if I have a look at my videos and what I do, and this is what I do naturally in real estate, and before real estate I was in tourism and I did the same in tourism, is I talk people around the benefits of the property as if they were moving there, as if they were living there. So when I go into a room, I explain that you could have a party here, or you could have a beautiful table there, or look at that view, you know, a multimillionaire just wants the best of the best. And I voice that. And I think that helps people to understand.
You're telling a story,
Yes,
aren't you?
I am.
You're not just reeling off it's got 2 lounges, 2 sitting rooms.
So boring. I mean, things like that just bore me. You know, I love these property shows here in the UK, but the best ones are when you actually learn the story. They take a young couple through buying their first home, don't they?
Well, that's why we like Homes Under the Hammer, because you see the person buying it at the auction walking around, and we could do this, then they come back to it afterwards and see what they've done.
Yeah.
But has it actually got you an e-direct business?
Oh, yes. So I have a lovely client. He's one of about 4 clients that I can say I've closed from my videos. So
There must be more than 4 indirectly.
Oh, yeah. Well, indirectly. But one of the things that I always train real estate agents, because I do a lot of training and mentoring now of agents in Dubai, is you need to understand the source of your business. So and it's not even social media anymore. You don't just write my source is social media. You write down Facebook, and then you write down which video on Facebook or which advert, because what you want to do is track and improve. And I think a lot of people don't get that. They look back and they go, well, where did my business come from? When I was interviewing agents, Chris, and I said, well, you know, they were like, oh, but I don't get enough listings if I join this company, Lucy. And I then asked them, well, where was your last 4 sales? And they were like, well, that was from my friend. Oh, that one was from my friend's friend. And that one was from a social media. And I'm like, so did the portals come into your last 4 deals? And they're like, well, that's true. And I'm like, so in your head, you've been brainwashed that you have to have your business from having lots of listings, but you don't. I'm doing it different and it works. It's making me money.
Do you enjoy it?
I love it. I do love being behind the camera.
You've been behind you've been in the studio now for two hours, and you must have done 5 or 6 Instagram instant videos, things like that. I mean, I do a lot of videos, but you're in a different league, babes.
It's all about Instagram now, Chris.
Okay, well...
I'm going to show you a little bit more of my Instagram tips.
We'll agree to disagree on that one. But
why do you say that?
Well, no, okay. Look,
I think it's really important that we discuss that.
Okay, let's discuss that. Well, tell you what, should we discuss that in the next video?
Yes, let's do
Lovely.
that. Thank you, Chris.